And it is the Eyeliner. It is a very good sprint race. Always has been, Larry. What's the late mail?
Yes, it is a great race here, Chris. The late mail here, 6, 3, 5 and 8. All these horses look superb in the enclosure. I think it'll be between these two greys. The Gold Catcher, I've got it on top, purely now because of the reason that Clay Shaker has come out of the race. Now, that actually plays into Gold Catcher's hands more so. If he can get a very easy time up front, it might make it hard for Susie Gray, who is the run-on horse, and let me tell you, she looks stunning in the enclosure. She's got the ground to suit her, and all she wants now is the pace. 5, Travis Gay. Now, he's one horse that has shortened out there in the ring, and he looks terrific. The only thing is he's got 16 alley, and he may not get the same run as Susie Gray, but he does look particularly well. And, of course, this horse from Melbourne, Skew F, this mare, she has already been back quite solidly out in the ring, and let me tell you, she does look well. But anyway, no better than Susie Gray, and Alan Barley joins me now. Al, well, you've got the track today. The only thing is, I suppose, you haven't got Clay Shaker here.
Yeah, well, he was disappointed. He came out. He'd been a bit of a pace in the race, but anyhow, a lot of times these races, they do run along, so if they run along, she'll get to the line really good. Track's perfect for her. She's got here really well. She's done well since I ran her the other day, so she should race good.
All the way through, Al, it was only the tracks that was sort of been beyond her.
Yeah, she was working terrific, but every time she met those wet tracks, she just had trouble. She just can't go on them, and that's that.
You're quite comfortable with it today?
Yeah, she's came to the races as good as we can get her today, and I'm sure she'll run well.
All right, we'll go to the Cup now. What about Another Warrior? How's he done since he's run second the other day at the big weight?
Yeah, he's done well, Larry. He's starting to do a bit of racing now. I suppose he's, he's in there with a good chance. He's down in the weights a bit today. He'll appreciate that. He's not a big horse, but he'll race well.
Mate. We go to the last British Lion, of course. You've got a wide alley in Tamworth, a bit different to the other day when you had the inside.
Yeah, she's got that wide alley, Larry, but the way the track's running today, if she gets back in the race and she can get a card into the race, she'll finish the race off good again today too, because I think out a bit wide's the place to be, and that's where she'll be.
Well, can the Barley camp win 3?
We win 1, we'll be lucky. Thanks.
You'll be right.
Thanks.
Okay. Yes, one thing about the Barley horses, they all look well, but pointing out again that there has been backing here for Skew F. She has shortened quite noticeably. She's a little bit shorter out in the ring to what she is on the tote. And with Gold Catcher, he has just eased slightly and is a little bit better value on the tote than out in the bookies than he is on the tote. Anyway, they're the numbers, Chris. 6, 3, 5 and 8 with the 6 and 3 really standouts. And of course, in closing here, Pittons is going for 4 eyeliners, if that's at all possible.
Remarkable performance if he can do it. Noel Callow, of course, be desperate to win another race there today on his trip to Ipswich. He won the previous, of course, on Tata Tariana. We'll say ta-da for a break and we'll be back with more right after this on Sky.
Metres, and we're right on post-advertised starting time, just waiting for a couple of stragglers to get behind the gates and they'll move up. Pittons will create all sorts of records. Well, it's already created records, winning 3. But if Pittons wins this afternoon, the strange part about his 4 victories will be he's had 4 different riders. Noel Callow rides him this afternoon. Danny Nicklick won on him last year. Gavin Duffy rode him when he won in 2001, and Larry Cassidy rode him in the year 2000. So if he wins this afternoon, he'll have 4 eyeliners to his credit, and he's had 4 different riders. Pittons, trained by John Morrissey down at the Gold Coast. Now in this race, Tahitian Star races in a blue cap to distinguish it from stablemate Frisky Star. And we are right on post-advertised starting time here. Trevor Skay, he won a race here a couple of years back, Trevor Skay. That's him on screen there with Glenn Collis aboard. He won a race here. It was probably that 3-year-old Curus race. And he came from near last at the 200. He swamped them. And he's been spected a bit of odds to get home hard here. And particularly with these horses out deep on the track winning the races here this afternoon, those swoopers will get their chance. Susie Gray just walking around behind the line. She looks as though she's done a treat since her win in the Glenlogan Park Fillies and Mares race, the Glenlogan Park Stakes at Doomben a couple of weeks back. Been terrific money for the mare from Melbourne, Skewiff, or from Ballarat, Skewiff. And Skewiff at the moment is $4.40. And up to its expectations, I feel sure. Now, Tahitian Star's coming up towards the gate. Spurwings about to move forward. So who are we waiting on? We're waiting on Spurwings. We're waiting on Tahitian Star. We wait for Treviscay, Frisky Star and Proudly Aggro. If you're looking for the favourite Skewiff, it's drawn well and races in those fluorescent green colours. Skewiff. Pittons has the rails. This will be a good performance if this mare from Ballarat gets home here, Skewiff. Running around the opposite way and also on a tight track like Ipswich. So we're all set now for the eyeliner. The starter now turns on the light. They're set to go. And they're racing. Skewiff missed it. Skewiff off the inside, slow to go, but is starting to rush through to be about 7th or 8th on settling down. The first to go, Pittance with Federal Agent, and there goes Catenian to make a line of 3. Gullcatcher 4th, and Skewiff improving on the inside, followed by Slipstream. The next horse is Oomph. A couple Tahitian Star, Spurwing, Susie Gray back on the fence, then Treviscay, Foxmore, and then Proudly Aggro, and last of all is Frisky Star. Pittance is the leader, 700 metres to go, a half Catenian. 2 to Gullcatcher in a great spot. 3rd, Federal Agent. 4th and Oomph is 5th. Then Slipstream. Skewiff is next on the inside. A couple then Spurwings on the outside of Tahitian Star. Then Treviscay. Susie Gray's on the fence, followed by Foxmore, Proudly Aggro, and a long way back Tahitian Star. They're on the turn for home. And Pittance first around the turn. He's tackled by Cartenian. On the outside, Gullcatcher. And then came Oomph and Slipstream and Skewiff looking for the way out. Cartenian tackled by Gullcatcher, the 150. Slipstream off and Susie Gray's coming. Gullcatcher the leader. Susie Gray is flying. Susie Gray's after Gullcatcher, and Susie Gray got up and won the eyeliner from Gullcatcher. What a performance. Proudly Aggro's 3rd, Photo 4th, Skewiff is prominent, Oomph is not far away, Tahitian Star, Catenian's pulled up quickly over near the inside, Frisky Star, Foxmore, Spurwings, Treviscay, Federal Agent, Slipstream, and Pittance has pulled up at the tail of the field, and what a win. What a win. Susie Gray, she was no hope coming to the bend. She was back 2nd and 3rd last, nowhere to go. Gullcatcher had the race won. He went past Catenian, and then Susie Gray, as she can often do, she came out of the ruck, got out after Gullcatcher, grabbed the lead right in the shadows of the post. Have a look at her come here, just looking at a replay. Now she's back, still about 7th or 8th, turning for home. Seamer's trying to get her into the clear. He actually gets her on the outside of Oomph. Gullcatcher's taken off and has gone for home. Susie Gray gets in the clear, and she absolutely rocketed to the line, and she got up to win, and Proudly Aggro came from near the tail to grab 3rd.
Well, Al, did you think she could win after that?
Well, Larry, once she got into the clear, she was always going to be in the finish, wasn't she? She just comes that quick, doesn't she?
Well, coming to the turn, when you saw Gullcatcher sitting there, the run of the race, he swept to the front, you're back in the pack. God, what an effort.
I wasn't watching Gullcatcher, I was watching her. She was in a bit of trouble. I was hoping for she could get out to get a go on them, but anyhow, she was lucky she got that split, and gee, she come quick, didn't she?
What a great little mare she is, Al.
She's just something else, isn't she?
Al, you know, she was sold just recently, but her record could have been so much better this winter, couldn't it?
Oh, if she'd have struck some dry tracks, I think she'd have been in all the races. But anyhow, her term's come, hasn't it?
It certainly has. All right, mate, all the best. Go and enjoy it. But listen, where, you got any more for her in store? Any more race?
Well, we don't know what we'll do now, Larry. We'll just... She's going to start this year, but where she runs from here on, we don't know.
Thanks, Al.
Right, mate, good.
OK. Back to you, Chris.
All right, good luck to Alan too. He's got a great mare there in Susie Gray, and Scott Seamer, well, it was a terrific ride. He got the luck in the straight there where he needed to get through, and it was a terrific run. So Susie returns, 212 the trifecta, still awaiting the 4th number after the running of the eyeliner. Exciting race that was too. Now, at Randwick, the runners parading now for the running of race number 7 on the card. And there's number 1. And that is A Star Affair, and it ran 6th at Randwick over the 2000 last start, and fillies and mares open. Must be a chance at former New Zealander. Go to number 2, and that is Onyx, and a winner of its last couple. And Onyx has been in very good form there, winning at Kembla and at Rose Hill. And Andrew Banks rides again today. There's Trail of Gold, a bit of a moody mare, but she could go better today for Bede Murray. And Justin Sheen rides today too, $22 chance. Number 4 is the favourite, and that is Kajar. And John Hawke's mare by Quest for Fame, around a nice 5th first up at Rose Hill. And we've got one more to go. Let's go Ziggy, and that is John Grisdale's ride at $5.90. And it's the second elect. That's all we've got time for there, but gives you some idea of some of the leading lights there. Bowie. And
the journey, Kajar a solid favourite. I'll soon go. They're off this time. Belle of the Isle didn't get out all that quickly, but Onyx and Our Archie's Girl did, and settling down. Our Archie's Girl from Onyx and going up quickly. Dance the Breeze from Dream Beauty. Then Simbala over on the inside as Go Ziggy. A length and a half away next. Belle of the Isle improving ground, followed by Trail of Gold. And then a break to Flying Mahal, Ms. Bowie, followed by Kajar, A Star Affair, and last of all is Straight Proof. They go to the 1100 marker, and Dance the Breeze for McCann. Shot to the front, a length and a half on Our Archie's Girl. In third position, a similar margin away as Simbala on the outside of Onyx, and then a gap of a length and a quarter to at this stage, Belle of the Isle, Flying Mahal very wide out, Dream Beauty the centre, and on the fences Go Ziggy, then Miss Bowie between Kajar the inside and Trail of Gold wider out. 2 lengths further off is A Star Affair, and Straight Proof brings up the rear as they come past the 700, and Dance the Breeze leads the way comfortably. A couple of lengths Our Archie's Girl, Belle of the Isle and Simbala, followed by Onyx hard at it, then Flying Mahal, Go Ziggy, one Dream Beauty, Kajar awkwardly placed on the fence, and then Miss Bowie, Trail of Gold, and A Star Affair in company with Straight Proof of the joint tail enders. Dance the Breeze has been the leader from pretty well the word go, and straightens up. 2 lengths on Belle of the Isle and Simbala. Our Archie's Girl and Kajar's getting a needle eye run along the rails. Onyx has made ground, and then Flying Mahal. They come to the 200, and Belle of the Isle hits the front now. Kajar's taking a fortnight to get up on the inside. Flying Mahal, Onyx, and here's Go Ziggy weaving clear. Miss Bowie late. Belle of the Isle tackled by Flying Mahal. Belle of the Isle and Flying Mahal. Belle of the Isle, Flying Mahal. Very close. Nothing between Belle of the Isle and Flying Mahal. Leave it to the judge, and tight for third. 2 Go Ziggy with Miss Bowie. Followed home then by Onyx, a break, Dream Beauty, Straight Proof, and then A Star Affair. Followed by Dance the Breeze, who wilted. Kajar didn't run on. Then Simbala, Trail of Gold, and Our Archie's Girl knocked up to finish last, and this is a close finish. Belle of the Isle, very photogenic. It's a head-bobbing finish, and on that long shot, the outside horse has certainly got a little in its favour, and that is Flying Mahal, number 7. So stand by for the result. Head bobber between Flying Mahal and Belle of the Isle. Belle of the Isle's last start here was on the Kenzo track, and she beat White Fuji by an eyelash, and White Fuji went to Newcastle and won today. But I think she'll go under Belle of the Isle. I think the outside will just get it. Yes, there's the number. Number 7, Flying Mahal is the winner, written by Ronnie Stewart. Number 7, Flying Mahal, R. Stewart first. 15 a second, Belle of the Isle, written by George Scamone, and the judge has called on a further look of the finish links to determine the minor prize. 7 the winner at $16.10. Flying Mahal. She's by Flying Spur from Catch My Breath, trained by Toby Edmonds, and down the course last start at Rose Hill, but her starts prior to that were very, very good, and she's run up to her best to win. Number 8 has got third, and that is Ms. Bowie, written by Rob Thompson, and number 5 was fourth, and that was Go Ziggy, Johnny Grisdale. 7, 15, 8 and 5, and here are the official TAB totes. Number 7, $16.10 and $4.40. Number 15 paid $6.20. Number 8, $3.50. Quinella, $202.20. Exacta, $377.20. The trifecta paid $4,668.90. The first 4 numbers, 7, 15, 8 and 5, $57,205.30. Daily double 9 into 7. $568.50 with a special div $34.40. The spinner on the odds 7 and 15, $2.80, and the winning margin, told you it was tight. It was a nose, 2 lengths between second and third, 138.13, 36.78. So Belle of the Isle scored by Ram Rogerson Racing.
A little bit of a delay. Oregon Seal twisted and bent a plate, and they had to correct it, and it's just been put back on, and she's going to the start now. Didn't get too upset though. I put number 2 Winkler on top here. Look, it's drifted a little bit on course, but pretty much square.
Prince Barbar's bounding around in the gates too now. Off. Prince Barbar a little slow. Casino Boy also a touch slow. Winkler's settling towards the end early, and Storm Edition first out ahead of Skinjate and Auckland Blues. Fearless Sophie, Clowns and Go Bit, they're all tussling for the lead as they settle into stride. And as they do that now and go towards the 1700 metres, it's Storm Edition on the rails, now being headed off by Clowns. Go Bint strides around the outside, gets to second. So it's Clowns from Go Bint, Storm Edition, Fearless Sophie trapped out, pressing on, and Skinjate is fifth, 1.5 Tubarak. Auckland Blues, Sly Rambler around it, travelling 3 wide going on, and they're trailed by Casino Boy. Next in the field is Winkler a length away on the inside, and they were followed. Oregon Sealers up there too, but is travelling deep. Back towards the end is Classic Benbara, and Prince Barbar is length away last of all. Heading to the 1100, Go Bint is now the leader. Out by 2 lengths to Fearless Sophie. Clowns had let them go and sat third on the rails now. Being followed by Sly Rambler over on the outside, who's travelling 3 deep, 1,000 metres to go. Skinjatae's in the centre. 2 lengths Auckland Blues. Storm Edition about 7th on the rail, and then Oregon Sealed Tubarak. Casino Boy 2 lengths away as Winkler, and then came Classic Benbara, and Prince Barbar is behind it last of all. Go Bit near the 700 lead. Fearless Sophie is second, and Skinjatae third. Sly Rambler's been off the course all the way. Clowns has enjoyed a good run right behind them on the inside as they swing, and they're followed by Auckland Blues, and then Storm Edition, Tubarak, Casino Boy and Oregon Seal as they swing into the straight. Winkler one of the last on the rail. Go Bit in front of Fearless Sophie, Skinjatae. Clowns behind them in the bright cerise. There's a gap about to come, but it might be going quicker than Clowns, and wider out is Auckland Blues and Storm Edition. At the 250, Fearless Sophie, Skinjatae, Auckland Blues running on, Sly Rambler and Storm Edition's in the clear, and then Clowns. Storm Edition getting the split, raced up to Skinjatae, and Clowns coming through on the inside, but Storm Edition with the big weight pulled clear. Storm Edition first, beats Skinjatae and Clowns, and then Auckland Blues followed by Sly Rambler, Prince Barbar from last, and then Fearless Sophie, Oregon Seal, followed further back by Casino Boy, Winkler and Go Bint. Tubarak towards the end. Classic Benbara, one of the last to salute. Storm Edition, written by Reese Wheeler, makes it 2 in a row, 58.5 kilos. Storm Edition, too good for them. Strong finishing run with 58.5. We've seen some good weight carrying performances today. Evil Master with 58 in the previous. Raja Lane earlier, although it did have the claim, but particularly these last two. 2911 for the quaddie. Number 1 is the winner, Storm Edition, ridden by Reese Wheeler. He broke a long run of outs last time out at Moonee Valley. It was his first win since January of last year. Connections haven't had to wait too long to have the second win.
That first 4 shortly after the running of race 7 on the card there at Flemington. But too good, the toppy, Storm Edition, after the running of race 7 on the card at Flemington. As we watch him join in, he's a big strong bloke, and Reese Wheeler rode him well too. Moment at 580. Jets Kiwi, another Kiwi in the race, is at 13. Mon Meki, this mare going very well at $3. 580 for Sir Kindle, who looked very, very impressive at his most recent start with a big weight, and drops in weight today, of course. Motivates some hope, and down to Pagano at $12. They are the main hopes here for the Ipswich Cup, due in 4. Now let's have a look to...
And white colours. Oh, the rider, Victory Ranger's got its head down. Victory Ranger had its head on the ground on the inside gate or barrier number 2. Dale Evans is back in the saddle. Pagano has the rails, so we're all set to go again. Here we go. Mon Meki stands well. Mon Meki just on the move as I speak. They're racing now. And Monmeki left okay from barrier number 3, and Victory Ranger and Pagano inside it began okay. Sailor's Lark's going to take up a prominent position. Lionel Impulse is making ground, and Moa Man's coming down the outside with Jets Kiwi. And when they settle down, coming to the line the first time, and it's Moa Man. Moa Man goes to the lead. Monmeki's going to box seat second on the inside, and Jets Kiwi goes up third. Sailor's Lark is next on the inside of Lionel Impulse, and Silver goes 3 deep to the turn out of the straight. Then Kugelhoff on the outside of Victory Smile. 2 away Pagano on the inside of Awesome Weather. Another Warrior getting back on the inside of Victory Ranger, followed by Stormy Lodge, Strange Conflict and Motivate, and Sakindle last of all. They're out to the 1400 metres mark, and Moa Man has the ears pricked as he heads to the back. He's 2 lengths in front. Jets Kiwi second. Monmeki's got the head on the chest. Third on the inside. Silver goes fourth. 1 away Sailor's Lark on the inside of Lionel Impulse from Victory Smile on the inside of Kugelhoff. Another 2 lengths further back then came Pagano on the inside of Awesome Weather, followed then by Victory Ranger. Another Warrior's back on the inside, followed by Strange Conflict, and then Stormy Lodge, Sakindle and Motivators last, 15 from the leader, which at the 900 metres mark is Moa Man. 2 to Jets Kiwi second, Monmeki third on the inside. Silver goes fourth. 1 Sailor's Lark, then Lionel Impulse and Victory Smile, and there goes Victory Ranger taking off. Kugelhoff is trying to go with it, followed by Awesome Weather, Pagano. Another Warrior's next in the middle, then Strange Conflict, Stormy Lodge, Sakindle and Motivate. Inside the 600 metres mark, Moa Man the leader. Here comes Jets Kiwi, and Monmeki's moving up quickly as they come to the home turn. Just behind those came Victory Smile, followed by Victory Ranger. Around the home turn, Moa Man the leader from Jets Kiwi, and on the outside, Monmeki to make a line of 3 from Kugelhoff and Victory Smile. In the straight, Moa Man is the leader. Monmeki trying hard with Jets Kiwi, followed then by Victory Smile, but Moa Man is still the leader. Monmeki's coming after Moa Man, but it's Moa Man. Moa Man's holding Monmeki and Victory Smile, and Moa Man has won from a close photo between Monmeki and Victory Smile. Photo fourth, Pagano's in it with Jets Kiwi. Kugelhoff's over on the inside from another Warrior. Then came Silver Goes, Stormy Lodge, Sailor's Lark, Lionel Impulse. A long way back, Awesome Weather. Then came Sakindle, followed by Motivate and Victory Ranger, and Strange Conflict as last of all. And victory to Moa Man. He's led all of the way, Jason Taylor. Number 5, Moa Man, Jason Taylor, 35. Well, he blew them out on Kalinga Metal at $70 earlier in the day.
Well, Michael Hawkes joins us, and nobody was cheering louder than you. You thought he might hang on too, Champo?
Yeah, look, Larry, you know, look, he had a lovely run out in front, and Jason, you know, rated him perfect, and come around the corner, you know, he sort of, they loomed up on his outside, but he kept kicking and kept fighting, so it was great.
Was that the key to him, just sort of getting out there by himself?
Oh, look, you know, Dad said to tell Jace just to let him jump and slide forward, and, you know, he done that beautifully without sort of going too hard, because he can grab the steel, but look, you know, it was a slow sort of run race. I know Monmeki has head on its chest and just sort of proved how slow they were going. But, you know, he's won and it's fantastic.
Yeah, Jason, he really likes to no pressure, doesn't he?
Oh, no, look, you know, he's had a good day today and you know, another $35 winner, but he rode it perfect and, you know, he got the job done.
All right, mate. Thanks for that.
Thanks, lads.
Okay. Back to you, Chris. That's, well, Moa Man, Ron Duffy will be very, very happy.
Yeah, he will be. I wonder if he's had something on it. I'm sure he has. But I never thought I'd see the day Moa Man would win over 21.50. I'm sure if Ron was here, he'd say the same thing. But that's a training triumph for the Hawke stable. A very good performance and well rated by Jason Taylor too. Well done. So, Moa Man at long odds winning the Salio, number 6. It's a $14 chance today. Robbie Thompson. Can he win the last and make it 3,000 wins? Bobby Milligan trains. Now, let's go to Prince of Play, number 7. And freshened up last start. It's at long odds. Alex Field is at long odds too. Number 8, $75 chance. Barker Boy. Glenn Boss to ride, $16. Given some chance, winner 2 runs back. And we've got time for one more, Dana's Kingdom. And it's at $17. Now they're moving in at Cheltenham, where there is 70, and defeated Skinjate and Clowns. 94.40 was the Quinella. The exacta 188, 994 the trifecta of 1, 10 and 6. Now, at Cheltenham, they're almost set. Here's Hilton Tathalon first up at 15. Bronze given a chance too. 7.20 Turaga, the favourite Marcelin at 2.30. Nasalia 14 and further over. We have Barker Boy and Dana's Kingdom in the market, and Power Play at $10. They're the main hopes for the last, coming up in 6 minutes from now at Randwick.
And away they go. Catechism jumped quickly, so did the favourite, and that, of course, is Marcelin, but Prince of Play is going fast and will lead. Settling, Prince of Play leads Power Play. Marcelin third, then Catechism, followed closely by Chiraga on the inside, and making a little ground is Bronze through the centre. Then Barker Boy, a break, then to Figuretta, Dana's Kingdom, followed by Glenrock, David, Nasalia, then Pentathlon. Govalare at Absolute as Alex Field. They race onto the High Street side, and Prince of Play fired up leads Power Play more than a length. 2.5 to Marcelin, followed by Chiraga, Catechism, and then a break to Glenrock, David. And behind those horses next is Dana's Kingdom in company with Figuretta. Then Barker Boy, followed by Bronze, who's being shuffled back a little. And on the outside, making up some ground, is Pentathlon, Govalare, Nasalia and Alex Field. They're bunching up, coming down to the corner, and Power Play takes over from Prince of Play. In third position as they race to the home corner, Figuretta. Chiraga the inside from Marcelin. A length and a half to Catechism, and then Barker Boy, and on the outside is Pentathlon. It's now Power Play, a length and a half. Chiraga, Marcelin would need to get a spurt on. Prince of Play is there, and Barker Boy and Pentathlon coming down the outside. It's Chiraga hitting the front. Power Play's gone. Barker Boy and Pentathlon trying to reach Chiraga. Chiraga's hanging on Pentathlon. Barker Boy won't get it, and Chiraga wins the money from Pentathlon and Barker Boy. Then Catechism, Alex Field, Glenrock, David, Power Play, Nasalia, then Dana's Kingdom, followed by Prince of Play. A gap then to Figuretta, who dropped right out. So did the favourite Marcelin. He beat two to the line, and they were Bronze and Govalare. Number 3 has won the last, and Paul Perry would get a big thrill because the horse Chiraga is raced by the Schwazier connection. Terry, Di, Helen and John Wallace, and Paul and Clarine Perry. Congratulations to them. Well, I think Paul is at Newcastle today. I'm sure he is. By Dane Hill Dancer, like Schwazier, and out of main event, a Carrioi Star mare, Chiraga, as honest as the day is long, has taken the last event, and nicely ridden by the top apprentice here in Sydney, Ronnie Stewart. Waiting on all the numbers, nothing there at the moment on the last, the Better Boy handicap. 3 Chiraga has been able to score. Gee, I tell you what, Marcelin, didn't he go ordinarily? Thank you very much. 3-1-9-5. Chiraga, Ron Stewart first. Number 1, Pentathlon, Darren Beedman second for John Hawkes. 9 third. Barker Boy, Glenn Boss for Max Lees. And number 5 ran fourth, and that was Catechism, George Scamone.
Thank you, Ian, and thanks for the coverage there today. And little Ron Stewart winning the last 2 at Randwick today. Turaga defeating Pentathlon and Barker Boy. Fourth home was number 5, Catechism. 53.20, 108.90 and 953. The 319 trifecta. First 4's through 7,125.80 on 319.
And now they're all in and set to run for the last on the card. Big field, open race. Set and away. Swiss Storm jumped okay near the inside. And in the early stages, Malachi presses on with My Jabril. Disco Hips just off them. Stylish Command goes forward. And so too Durawali out wide, who's heading towards the front with Gold Wells. As they go through the first part of the race now, Stylish Command is working to the lead over Malachi. On the outside, Durawali strode up into second placing, and Gold Wells is in fourth over on the outside. Jubilant Spirits going forward around it, racing wide. 2 lengths away, My Jabril, Swiss Storm. And